Hello, friends. This is Pastor Ben Pierce coming to you from 301 Studios at Fuquay-Varina Baptist Church with another installment of the Who Died and Made You King. Now, as you know, as you've studied the kings in the Bible, you'll realize that some of these kings had some very short reigns. In fact, today we're going to have to do some combining. You remember I told you, while King Uzziah is king, there's going to be 7 different kings in the north. Well, here go 2 of them. And here's the thing. Their reigns were so short that when they are combined together, they're 7 months. That's unbelievable. Zachariah is going to be king for 6 months, and Shallum is going to be king for 1 month. And so the time frame is 753 to 752. And both of them, of course, were kings in the north. Now let's cover a little bit about Zechariah. He was son of Jeroboam II. All right. He reigned for 6 months. We don't know much about him except he was in the north. So what does that tell us? He is just another in the long line of wicked kings. Now, Zechariah is going to be assassinated by a man named Shallum. That's Shallum. And he's going to be assassinated right in front of the people. 2 Kings chapter 5. Zechariah was such a bad king, and he was so bad that Shallum is not arrested. In fact, you could almost say, dog, was that a welcomed assassination? Whew, I'm glad he's gone. Well, now, Zechariah is going to be the final king in the line of Jehu. Now remember, Jehu took out Ahab, one of the most wicked kings ever. And God says, since you did that, your legacy, your descendants will reign for 4 generations. So you had Jehu, Jehoahaz, Joash, Jeroboam II, and then this last one, Zechariah. Now, he only reigned for 6 months. But hey, God still fulfilled his promise. He was the last of the line. So Shallum killed Zechariah, and he's going to reign for 1 month. There is nothing good recorded about Shallum except he staged that coup d'etat. And I don't even know that that's good, other than he took out a bad king. He assassinated Zechariah. He rose to power in wickedness, and in his reign, he continued in wickedness. Now, what do we know of him? Not much. The Bible says that he is the son of Jabesh, 2 Kings 5. Don't know who Jabesh was. But what we learn from him is those who live by the sword, they die by the sword. Shallum is going to be assassinated by a man named Mahayim. Now, Mahayim, I want you to know, will reign for the next 10 years. He does some interesting things as well, as we'll come back to that. 2 Kings 15 says that the events of Shallum are written in the history of Israel's kings. One of the things we do know from that is he tried to kill the prophet Zechariah. So these men are some wicked men. And aren't you glad God didn't keep them on the throne for a long, long time? I think that goes to show his mercy. I think it also goes to remind me of a verse that says this, that there might be sorrow might last for the evening, but joy comes in the morning. Yeah, there's going to be times of suffering, but we need to know that we have a God who ultimately we will have victory. And the bad things we're going through, they don't always last, but God's faithfulness, God's love, God's mercy, and God's endurance always lasts. Friend, until next time, keep seeking the Lord with your whole heart and keep following him.